Let me teach you.
Don't teach me anything. What's quantum mechanics? Don't speak to me.
Hang on. You asked me a question, and he doesn't want to hear the answer.
Talking about
quantum mechanics.
How long? You don't know basic.
I'll teach you, little kid. I'll teach you now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know.
Because you're being so arrogant. You need to put in your place.
Let's stop speaking.
You need to put in your place.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Listen carefully.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'm telling you.
Answer that question. If you don't answer the question, I'm going to speak to you.
I will answer when you don't rudely interrupt, okay? Yeah, like this. Good. Quantum mechanics is the new, contemporarily, an area of learning in which we are dealing with subparticulate matters. Okay, we're not dealing with atoms only. We're going beyond the atoms as we break down atoms, electrons. We can break down to quarks. So we're dealing with this kind of quantum worlds in which there are subatomic particles, how they interact, how they govern, what are the principles there are. This is the field of this knowledge known as quantum mechanics. Did you now understand what I just said?
Now you've given a decent explanation.
Decent explanation.
When God has knowledge, sorry, let me just grab my train of thought. So when God was alone without creation, did he have knowledge that he was existing without creation?
I don't understand the question.
Huh?
I don't understand the question.
You don't understand the question?
Well, you believe knowledge to be is propositional, so I don't understand what it means when you translate it into man. Remember, I don't believe that God has propositional knowledge, and the problem is if God has propositional knowledge and the truth aptitude of propositions change, well then God knows at one point that there was nothing with him, and then the proposition became false, which means something in him became false, which means something in him changed, which means God is contingent, which means God can't exist.
So if we take t equals 0 as the point where creation wasn't there and it was just God alone, right?
Well, I'm already going to reject this.
No, but it's that's a tenseless. I'm putting forth a tenseless fact to you. T equals 0, God was alone. T equals 0, God was alone is a tenseless fact. It's not a tense fact, so therefore, according to you,
God was alone,
or is alone, or what is alone.
Do you see the problem?
Yeah,
but we can't speak about time in this way.
Okay, so you're saying that God at that point we can't talk about God because
there is no temporal distinction between God's act of creation and God's act of existence.
Okay,
his act of creation is identical.
So does he have knowledge though?
He does have knowledge.
He does have knowledge.
Yeah,
is that this
propositional knowledge?
Okay, and explain to me what type of knowledge he has then.
So God has knowledge of forms.
So put that into an English expression so I can better understand it, so that we're on an equal level playing field here.
You familiar with Aristotle?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
just explain.
Aristotle, all he means when he says is a form, it's just the principle of intelligibility.
No, I need it in the form of an English. Okay, so put it into the form where God is alone, but he has knowledge of the fact that he's alone.
Well, remember, God has one divine act.
Yeah, can you put it in the form of a tenseless fact so that we can understand it?
Remember, I'm really going to reject your
so you're an extreme divine simplicist.
Extreme divine simplicist. Remember, I explained to you, there's one divine act and it's identical to his...
I understand. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So how can you then explain to someone the truth of God when you can't even express God knowing the difference between existence and non-existence?
I don't think you're following. So God knows the difference between existence.
But you don't. Otherwise, you'll be able to communicate it over to me.
Well, I am a human.
Go on then. In the form of a sentence.
I just explained to you what a form was. I just explained to you what a
form
was.
Go on.
So the form is the principle of intelligibility of something. It is the form is what makes a thing to be what it is.
Do you understand that? The form is
what a thing
is
to be what it is.
To be what it is.
Yeah. So you are a human being.
So when
your substantial form.
So when creation didn't exist, can you just translate that over to what you've put across to me, so that I can understand it in that context? The context that God was alone and there was no creation. Can you just use what you just said and just communicate that over to me so I can better understand it?
The non-existence of creation at that point, it doesn't even make sense to say that at that point, but the way in which God would have known that is he would have had that knowledge virtually. Because I believe God is purely actual, all perfections are in God. So God is omniscient, he's all loving, all of this stuff. So any particular form that could even possibly exist is going to exist virtually in God.
Do you believe in instance? Instance.
What is that?
Meaning a point where there is absolutely no time. There is no. There is. It's zero duration.
A point where there's no time. A point.
Exactly.
Where there's no time.
Zero
That
duration.
doesn't make any sense.
No, it
It's a
does.
plain
It does. It does. Look, zero.
A point
of
where there's
zero
no
duration.
time.
A point
where there's no
a point
time.
of zero duration.
Zero duration implies time.
No, it doesn't, my friend.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You're not
It
making
doesn't.
sense.
It doesn't.
Can
You're
you,
not
can
making
you imagine
sense.
no time? Can you
You're not
imagine?
making any
Zero duration.
just cut
Listen. Look. If God exists, He has to exist at a point.
No, he doesn't. This is the point. You can't say God has to exist at a point. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're limiting God to a point of existence.
But
You're limiting God to a point of existence.
Look.
That's the problem with neoclassical
Then
theism.
no.
That's why it doesn't make
Okay,
any sense.
no. Okay, you make it make sense to me. If He doesn't exist at a point, what other point is there?
Okay, let me explain to you what a mixed relation is.
Is He outside the? Okay, look. Really simple.
There's no outside, inside.
There's no inside outside.
There's no physics. We're not doing physics. We're doing metaphysics.
Is He exist?
There's no inside.
Does He
outside.
exist in the world?
He does not exist in the world.
Does He exist outside the world?
What does that mean? What is the world?
Outside the world, meaning the
In
physical
Earth?
world. The physical world. The world. Look.
Something can exist outside of physical.
As far as
Doesn't
I.
make sense.
What? So you believe that God is part of the world?
Hold on.
How is
Hold
what
on.
you're saying?
So God. So God.
You
So
like tea, right? Do you drink tea? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink any beverage? Right? That you go and make? All right, what do you drink? That's not a beverage. Something that you make. Let's say squash.
See, this is
Yeah?
the idea is that
Squash.
God doesn't exist
Right?
in the
So you
world.
make
He
yourself
doesn't
a cup of
exist in the world,
squash.
He doesn't exist at
Right?
point.
You make yourself you make yourself a cup of squash.
Yeah,
Right?
so
What part of you is in that cup? You've just made that. What part of you is in it?
You know the problem?
There is no problem. What part of you is in that?
The word part.
You can't even use the word part because God is so simple that He's not at an instant, nor is He not at an
Let
instant.
me tell you why.
This is
There's
kind of
two
true.
ways.
Allah exists outside of His creation. Way outside.
What I don't understand what type of relationship you have with God if you don't believe that He is at some
Hold on.
point or an instant.
Remember, if we limit a being who is purely actual to a point, then we're saying he has some potency. We're saying he has some possibility to change. If he's at that point,
But that's an
well, hold on. If he's at that point, we can ask a question.
But you-
why at that point and not at another?
But you affirm something that's impossible.
I affirm something that's impossible.
Yes.
What kind of possibility?
I'm simply asking
What
you.
kind of possibility?
It's impossible
What kind of
because you can't
I
even
don't know what
articulate
you
it in language.
No,
You
I
can't even
can,
articulate
but I'm speaking in philosophy.
in philosophy.
Yes. But look, wait,
Then
hold on.
explain to
But let's
me
not move
in
away.
simple
Hold on,
English
hold on.
terms.
I can explain to you in simple English terms.
Really? Okay, so
But
God
hold
is
on a
at
second.
God.
Let's not
God
run
is He at
away.
an instant or not?
He's not at instant. Let's not run
Okay,
away. You
so
said-
where is he?
Hold on. He's not anywhere.
He's not anywhere.
Because things that are not physical are not located in physical time, space, matter. But hold on a second. You said it's not possible. What kind of possibility?
No, hold on.
What kind- no, no,
Let's
no, no, no. I'm
don't
not
try.
gonna run from
Do
that
not try and
point. I'm not gonna run
divert
from
from the
that
point.
point. I need to
I was the one that
understand what
asked
you're
you.
saying. Yeah, you asked
I
me.
was the one.
Wait, hold on.
I said it was
You
im-
made a statement. You said it's impossible. What kind of possibility? Sorry.
The possibility is that God has to exist.
Type of possibility.
What do you mean? What type of
There's
possibility?
different types of possibility.
Okay, explain to me what type of possibilities are, so you can help me along.
There's a logical possibility, there's metaphysical possibility,
Yep.
and there's nomenological possibility.
Nomenological.
Which one? Nomenological.
Look, I'll say logical possibilities.
Logical possibility.
Yeah, because
You know God isn't logically necessary. Right?
hold
You know
on.
that, right?
Yeah, I do.
You do? So why
Yeah.
would you say logically necessary?
I think it's logically possible to
not making
describe
sense.
God
When we
at
speak
a
of-
point,
when we speak of
at an
time-
instant.
When we speak of time, time is something which has ontology. So it's not about
No, but
logic.
you don't
It's not
even
about
you don't
logic,
even
it's about
believe
metaphysics.
that time can be of zero duration.
You don't know what that means.
I think look,
You don't understand what you're saying when you say those words.
When we-
time, the measurement of change being at zero, that doesn't make any sense. You're not
it
making
can't be measured.
Let me
It can't
tell
be
you
measured.
why. Let me tell you why.
Because that's what you
Let me tell
time. That's what
why.
you
Let me tell
timeless
let me tell
proponents
you
hold
why.
to, right?
But you don't understand that neoclassical theism does not win on this front, right? You're saying that God can be at a point. Me and you are at points.
No,
Me-
we're not at a
we
point.
are at points.
We're not at
I
a-
was, me and you are at a point 5 seconds
When
ago.
I say
1 minute ago,
when I
2
say
minutes ago.
when
The
I
point
say
is,
God
hold
is
on,
at a
hold on,
point, I'm
hold
talking
on.
about Him
Hold
being
on.
at an instant.
Yes, if
a
he's
timeless
at-
instant.
Yeah, a timeless
A
instant.
timeless instant.
That's a contradiction.
Define
That's
instant.
a contradiction in terms.
Instant of
A
zero
timeless
duration.
Define
instant.
duration.
Something
Look,
outside of
you can't
time.
define
in
duration.
time.
A duration
That's
is from
really
one
bad.
point to another.
I thought you was better than Mansur.
Duration. That's
Look.
distance.
I thought you
Look,
was
look,
better
look,
than
look,
Mansur.
look, look, look,
Let me
look,
tell
look,
you
look,
why.
look,
Let me
look,
tell you why.
look,
Let me tell you
look,
why.
look,
Let me tell you why classical theism.
There's a difference between an
debunks
instant and
neoclassicism.
moments. Yes.
What
Oh,
define
what's the
instant?
distinction?
But the distinction is a moment is say for let's take t equals 0 to t equals 1.
Yeah, there's no T.
T equals 0 is a timeless instant though. This is the problem. This is a problem.
It's not a timeless instant.
It is.
No, it's not.
Will, People like William Lane Craig agree to
William
this.
Lane Craig
Wollstonecraft
is not smart.
agrees to
William
this.
Lane Craig is
Even
a-
Paul
William-
Helm, who's a timeless proponent,
Hold on.
he
You know-
says that T
you
equals
know
naught
what?
is
Guess what
an
you just
instant.
mentioned? You just mentioned neoclassical theists who all get it wrong.
Where do you get it from? Where do you get your knowledge
Gavin
from?
Kirk.
Who?
Gavin Kirk.
Gavin
Rob
Kirk.
Coombs. Josh Ram. No, not Josh Ram. Thomas Aquinas. These theologians
Yeah.
are far more learned than these William Lane Craig.
Okay, so what do they say? So where is God? So where is God then in relation to
You can't ask the question where. Look,
You can't ask
where is-
anything about
So we can't ask anything. So why are we having this conversation?
No, why are you?
Why are we even having this
don't
conversation
lie
then, my
about what I
friend?
just said. I didn't say you can't ask any question. So you can't ask the question about where. Let's be honest.
Look,
I'm trying
that
to,
is one of the most fundamental questions about God. Where is God?
God isn't in a place. What does it mean to be in a place?
Is
What does it
God
mean? Well,
okay?
hold on.
Okay.
What things? What is the only thing that can be at a place and at a time?
I'll tell you where.
No,
I'll tell you where
answer
it can
that
be
one question.
in relation to who? Us, right? Us.
Wait.
I believe that God is outside of this creation.
What does that mean?
It means, from my perspective, He's above
Above what?
me.
Above you? In
Yes.
what way? Physically?
Well, my
Physically.
my physicality, yes.
Physically.
From my physicality, He has to be.
You understand if something is here and
So-
something else is above it, that means both of those things are physical. You know that, right?
No,
It doesn't?
no,
Tell me
no,
how.
no, no, no. It doesn't.
So you're saying God is physical?
I believe.
Your position is
No,
not.
no,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
make any
I
sense.
believe.
You can have a fair debate, but it doesn't make any sense.
Look, if we say that God exists, we have to say that He's either in the universe or He's outside, because there is no other third choice.
Or he is the
Wait, hold
universe.
on, wait.
Or He is the universe.
No, you are completely wrong. What is the universe?
The universe is a physical thing that we exist in.
No.
It's matter.
No.
I mean, how is that? How is that so difficult to
The
understand?
universe is not matter material. The universe is the set of all particulars that exist. You don't even know what the universe is.
Of all particulars that exist,
All the particulars that have being,
Right.
either in act or in potency, that is a part of the set of all particulars. So to say that, God,
nonsense.
that doesn't make any sense,
tell you
my
why-
friend.
I'll tell you
Okay,
why
let
this
me
is
tell you why.
nonsense.
Don't talk. Stop.
Why don't-
No, wait. Go on.
He takes my point and he doesn't want me to
Yeah.
speak.
Because you don't know what you're saying. I'll be honest.
I just
You
do
do know
not.
very well. Yeah, you do know very
Go
well.
on. Explain your God.
Logic? Okay, sure.
Go. Explain your
let's
position,
think,
mate.
you know, like set theory, mathematics.
Go on, carry on.
Let's say, for example, we take a set. Let's say we take the set of all natural numbers only up to 10. Well, in this set, the only numbers that exist in the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if that is the set that contains all natural numbers up to 10, well, then that's just the set of all existing things in that set. The universe now is going to be the set of all ontologically positive items.
Can there be another universe which has more?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yep, that's a good
What are you
question.
talking
That's a good
about? Many
question. Look,
interpretations.
come on.
Warren, that.
Oh,
Warren.
are you not understanding what I just said?
You said, can there be another universe? What does that mean?
I said.
What does that mean?
Let me tell you.
Clarify that statement.
I'll tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Our universe is understood to be one of the possible universes.
No, you're already presupposing.
I'm not
many
presupposing
worlds.
anything.
Hold on.
you are.
Let him finish.
You
Let him
don't even
finish.
know
Let
what
him
you're
finish.
talking about. I
Look.
forgot. I'm not speaking to you. Let's carry on conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Because he doesn't
So-
know what he's talking about. You don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about physics. Why would you speak
sound-minded
about
individual
physics
would know
when you don't know
there
anything?
can be
How many
many
interpretations of quantum mechanics are there?
universes.
You even know?
Many universes. We
No, that's
are
not
living
true.
in one
You know,
of the
most
many
physicists
universes.
don't even agree
That's
to the many
why.
of
That's
interpretations.
why there is
have no idea what you're talking about.
a proposition now about multiverses.
No.
Meaning
Do you
there
know
are
why
other
they
universes.
presuppose? Do you know
It's about
what?
presupposition. Let me
Yes, it
let me
is
teach
a
you. Let me teach
Don't
you.
teach me anything. What's quantum mechanics? Don't speak to me. Let's
Hang on,
carry
hang on,
on
hang on.
conversation.
You asked me a
Let's carry on
question
conversation.
and you didn't want to hear
don't
the
know what
answer.
You're talking about
Quantum
You've been here
mechanics.
how long? You don't know this basic
I'll
quantum
teach you, little
mechanics.
kid. I'll teach you now.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what you're talking about. I know.
Because you're being so arrogant. You need to put in your place.
Let's stop speaking.
You need to put in your place.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Listen carefully.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'm telling you.
Answer that question. If you don't answer the question, I'm going to speak to you.
I will
Answer the
answer when you don't rudely interrupt, okay? Yeah, like this. Good. Quantum mechanics is the new, contemporarily, an area of learning in which we are dealing with subparticulate matters. Okay? We're not dealing with atoms only. We're going beyond the atoms as we break down atoms. Electrons, we can break down to quarks. So we're dealing with this kind of quantum worlds in which the subatomic particles, how they interact, how they govern, what are the principles there are. This is the field of this knowledge known as quantum mechanics. Did you now understand what I just said?
Now you've given a decent explanation.
This is an explanation. So now,
I'm not
so
gonna
now
lie.
you
I'm not
learn.
gonna lie.
You
When
learn.
you say things that make sense, I'll agree with you. When you lie, I'm gonna disagree with you.
I don't actually want to speak to this guy.
No, go on, carry on, because I think he's. Go on, carry on, because I think he's making a good point here.
So according to our scientists today, there are theories about other universes, our being one of the many bubbles. So there are many universes, and ours could be one of those many. So the idea that the Greeks had, and that's why your knowledge is so outdated. Greeks believe everything that exists is this universe here, and that's it. The universe is static. That's what they believed as well.
No, you don't know.
Right.
You don't know the basics
That's why.
of Greek philosophy.
That's why.
You haven't. Okay, let me explain.
You don't need to
Hold on,
explain. Let me finish.
let me finish.
And I'll educate you.
So now,
once again,
we've moved on
Once
from
again.
these mandated, old, outdated knowledge the Greeks had to contemporary understanding in which our universe is not what they perceive it to be. There could be many other universes. In fact, the Quran alludes to this fact by saying, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praises and glory, all thanks and gratitude be to Allah, the Lord of all that exists, all universes. Many. Alameen is a plural
All
of
universes.
universe.
Yes.
Every universe.
I know he's lying.
Alameen. The word Alameen.
let me explain why
The
he
word
just lied.
Alameen. Let me teach you something that you didn't
I
know.
don't care about the Arabic.
The word
Why are you
Alam.
going to Arabic? We're talking
The
about
word
continent.
alam, I'm just telling you,
How
this
are
is
these
in line with the
I don't
Islamic
care.
position,
Are you-
in which
I don't care.
Islam says
I don't care. I don't
Greeks used to believe there's one alam. But now, Islam has told them and taught them that there are many alams, many worlds, and Allah is the Lord of all those worlds. So, your idea that the universe contains all what? Propositions and particulars and so on, that's false. Because you can have...
You didn't
because,
prove that. You just said
look,
words.
you
You
can
just
have...
said words in English and said it's
Because
false.
you can have...
Are you
let me tell you.
listening? He said words in
let
English
me
and said it's
continue
false.
and
He just
teach
said,
you a bit
the
more.
Quran says this, that means
Let me
it's false.
continue and teach you some more.
How old are you?
So,
let me know how to debate.
Are
Are you finished? You've been monologuing for about 5 minutes here. I want to get on back to your point
I'm
about
teaching
your
you.
lies about the
I'm
Greek
teaching you.
philosophy.
I'm teaching you.
You cannot teach
I'm
me. You
teaching
don't
you.
know basic. You don't
I'm
know
teaching
basic
you.
Greek
I'm
philosophy.
I don't need to teach you philosophy.
Who's
I'm
Parmenides?
teaching you
Who's Parmenides?
knowledge.
Who's Parmenides? Who's Parmenides?
Hang on.
You said you know about the Greek
Hang on.
philosophy. Who's Parmenides?
Hang on. When
Who's
did I?
Parmenides?
Hey,
Does that matter?
when did I ever claim
He never said
I
anything.
know about philosophy? When did
you
I
just said
know?
the Greeks had a particular view.
I
You
said
are wrong because you don't
you're-
know the nuances.
Relax,
you are
relax.
Wrong. I'm
So
completely
now,
fine. Just
the
don't
universe
lie. Why
in
you
which
lying?
you believe
I'm gonna get back
there's
after
all
this.
universals and all particulars. Now, is this universe contingent? That means it could be. Let's ask that question first of all. Is this universe contingent or is it necessary?
Wait. No.
Okay,
Finish
okay.
monologuing.
I will answer the question
Finish
anyway.
monologuing. Finish
I will answer.
monologuing. I wanna reply to what
It's
you just
either necessary, like God is necessary.
Monologues.
Okay, it's either necessary. In this way, then he self-revealed himself, or he doesn't accept the universe is necessary. Hang on.
You give me the
Hang on.
contingency
I am
argument. I'm not
explaining and
taking
teaching.
it.
I'm
No, he's
teaching
very-
you. Right.
No.
Or
Okay,
the
wait,
universe
stop.
is
Stop.
contingent.
Stop.
If the universe is
Stop. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
You
Don't be
can't
rude.
do- no,
No,
I'm
Let him
still-
finish.
if the universe is contingent, what it means
You can't
is
talk about
it
anything to
could
do with
be
modality if you teach me.
another way.
You can't teach me
That
this.
means
You cannot
it's
teach me
possible
this.
to have another
You can't teach
universe
me
in a
this.
different way. This universe could have
my
been
God.
a different way than as it is. That means it can have another universe and another universe unlike this universe. That's what contingency means. So according to the understanding of contingency, which you believe the universe is to be, that means the universe could have been otherwise, meaning with other ways, other forms,
Let me
and
speak
other
to you, 'cause
particulars.
you're smarter
Not
than
every
You're
particulars,
smarter than him.
because if the universe contains
Can you hurry up
all
and finish?
universals
Hurry up and finish.
and all particulars,
Hurry up and
that
finish.
means it cannot be any other way.
That's
that
not
means
true.
It cannot be
Oh my
contingent.
God, you are lying
Go
again.
explain.
Why do you lie?
Explain.
Why do you lie?
Destroy
Let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk. First of all,
Deal with my explanation.
Hold on a second. Let me go back to the Greeks. I'm gonna go back to this.
Deal with my explanation.
Stop speaking.
Deal with my
Stop
explanation.
speaking.
You've learned something
Stop
today.
speaking.
Deal with
You
explanation.
didn't teach me anything.
Deal with explanation.
Mate, watch it. Easy.
Why
easy,
is
easy,
this
easy,
heckler
easy,
pushing?
easy.
Why is this heckler pushing? Why is this heckler pushing?
I was standing.
By the way, he's a Christian heckler.
Why-
Look at how he pushed.
My friend.
across.
My friend, come on, take it easy, yeah? Take it easy.
Brother, respect yourself, please.
Right, go ahead.
You're old enough to know how to respect yourself. You understand me, brother?
So you're gonna answer his question? Because I think it's
Yeah, I said this universe is
He doesn't know what he's
contingent.
talking
Could
about.
be a different
He doesn't know
way.
what he's talking about. The set of all particulars are just actual particulars that exist. But let me finish.
Can this universe be any other way?
Stop speaking. Don't stop
Press
speaking.
this on this. I'm not speaking anymore.
Go on.
Can this
Go on.
universe be any
doesn't
other
actually
way?
know what he's talking about when he talks about contingency and necessity.
You will
But he's
just
explained what contingency means. He's saying that
No, he actually has.
he's saying that this universe could have been a way.
Yes, universe could
You
have been
understand? In another way, right?
Universe could have been a different way. That's what I would mean. That would just be a part of a set of contingencies.
Okay.
He needs to lie again. Well, let me wait until you're done.
So let's take the universe.
Let's just wait.
No, they're going to be until. That's what I'm saying. That if you want to have a conversation, we'll go to the side.
You can do that.
Because I don't want to be doing this. Yeah. Take this.
We're recording. It's okay. We are recording.
Okay. We'll take him to the side. We'll talk to him.
Let's calm down now. I just want to point out